Let's take a step back and remember that the people who are going to be voting in this review process are Conservative Party members who are elected as delegates in their electoral district association and are going to Calgary for this convention. And so I think when you look at the level of enthusiasm that Pierre has brought into the party and how that's manifested itself with those kind of 41% performance and really impressive numbers on the machine stuff that my co-panelist was just talking about, that machine is what's going to be taking a vote in Calgary. And so I think he's going to pass through this convention with flying colors. And I think there's no one actively organizing against Pierre. That's just a fact. And so I think he will be given a chance to lead the party into the next election, whenever that's be. If the Liberals are going to orchestrate something this spring or beyond, all the politics as usual will play that out. And so I think he's going to be given that chance. And so on the one hand, this weekend, he needs to go through the process and rightfully earn his review vote to have that chance. And on another, I think he fundamentally needs to turn the page and start writing Pierre's next chapter. And he can only do that. You're going to have, I think if he goes down a road of kind of what Sharon just suggested, which I'd be surprised if he does, which is kind of the best hits of what you'd expect from Pierre for the past 5 years, then I don't think he's really writing a new chapter. He's writing a new page on an old chapter. I think he's got to find a way to demonstrate to Canadians to kind of tap into that hope and substance that says, I get it, we're going to do this together. You saw hints of it in his response to the Davos speech, agreeing on what's best for Canada and the kind of a pan-Canadian consensus there. And the growth as a leader, I think, is ultimately what determines whether or not Pierre wins or succeeds. And ultimately, he's the driver of that.